First boulder scar?
Boulder scar.
That's how you know you're in it for real now.
And it's crazy, I keep cutting this hand, like here, and there. And I feel like Deku from fucking My Hero, like splitting my hand open every time. And I'm like, I just keep healing it back. Too much power.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Uncle Lyso. And today I'm joined by my main man, Terrance Diggs, young Diggsy in the building, founder of D17. And today we're gonna go climbing.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
All right, so this is actually Terrance's first day climbing, like ever, right?
Ever, first time.
So we're gonna go ahead and start off on this V intro right here. You wanna go ahead and give it a shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah? Hit it.
Let me hit it. All right. Do I still put my 2 here?
Yeah, so you're gonna start off both hands here.
Okay.
And then get your feet off the ground first before you make your first move.
Oh,
nice.
Shit.
There you go. Yeah, long arms, yeah.
Oh,
you got it. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
Sick. Nice work, dude.
Hell yeah.
So easy work, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like a little Spider-Man.
Yeah. So how you feel? You want to try something a little harder?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's go try something a little harder.
Let's go all the way.
All right, cool. So you did the V intro really easily. So let's go ahead and try out this V0. See how it feels on the slab wall.
How do I start this one?
Yeah,
Down
so,
under?
yep, just like that. And then same thing, both feet off the ground first.
Oh, shit.
You can hold them underneath. Yeah, like that. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's easier.
Yeah, that makes yeah, it's a lot easier, right?
All right.
Nice.
I'm too nice, bro. I'm sick.
It makes like a huge difference when you grab the hold the right way,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
But flashing though. First day, flashing back to back, nice. Yeah, I was actually, this V0, I was working on and doing some practice, like a step up practice. So basically like, just start from here and then see if I can go straight to the finish hold. So I was like, and that's it worked really well. It's like a nice drill. Let's see it.
All the way?
Just go straight up.
Oh, fuck no.
All right, so we went intro, we went V0. Now we gotta find ourselves a good V1. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's hit it. You wanna try it? Or do you want me to do it first?
I'll let you do it because I'm lost on where to go.
Like how it's gonna work?
Yeah, like my brain is trying to like, okay, I think I'm thinking too much, like instead of just going at it, but I'm trying to be like, okay, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
How's this? Like,
trying to like piece all the moves together.
Hold on, let me try it real quick.
Yeah, give it a shot, give it a shot.
All right, I'm confused.
Couldn't get off the ground. All right, here we go. So one thing too that I like to do is I like to really start with long arms. So I like hang back.
Yeah.
So instead of like being like scrunched up like this where it's like hard and I'm like squeezing really hard, lean back. Just let like gravity do the work for you. And then lean. You can grab this. This is a nice little jug. Move the feet over. Then you've got some stuff here. You can grab this. Boom.
Word, okay.
Yeah.
We didn't got hard now. I thought I was
that jump from V0 to V1 is kind of steep.
I thought I was a pro.
There you go. There you go, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Stick with it. Yeah, nice. Almost there? Yeah, nice. Nice. That was good.
Damn, bro.
It's hard, right? Already sweating.
Shit. God damn.
Broke a sweat.
I was like, all right, I got it. And I was like, oh, bitch. Nah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Damn, because like, you're kind of like mentally thinking, but I'm trying to like, and it's kind of like the same with my running, like breath control. Like I feel like sometimes when I'm in like situation I don't know, I'm like, where it's just like, okay, think it out, get it, breathe, move, breathe, instead of like trying to process every step, you know?
And also too, I feel like when you stop breathing because you're like freaking out, then you go into panic mode, which never helps you.
No.
Like you gotta breathe to help you. And also like it'll just like recenter you. And then you like gain that focus and clarity back to like, oh, sure. I can actually do this. I'm not in danger, you know, like it's actually doable.
Trust the landing too.
Yeah.
Like not saying you just gotta like, but like.
Yeah. But you know, you got some nice mats here.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing I will say is like you had your left foot on this purple.
I know.
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
I know. I saw it and I was like,
so I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Because I tried to get here, but I think my mind was like, just go there.
Yeah.
This book.
Yeah. But that was good though. That was good. Okay, so here's another green one. Literal green V1. So I feel like this one's a little bit easier than the other ones because this is a little more straightforward. Like you don't have to go through as many different angles. The holds I think are a little bit better too. So I feel like you'll have a good shot at this one.
All right.
You got it. There you go. Nice. Also, if it might be easier to like move your feet over before you reach. So like, if you start here, but then you move your foot over here, that might be easier. There you go. There you go. Nice. You got it. Nice. Yeah.
Fuck.
That was good though. That was a good try. I should have also mentioned too that like these big like gray blocks, these are called volumes. So you can use these and like put your feet on these. You can.
Word.
These are always going to be on.
Okay.
So here, I'll give it a shot so you can watch how I do it.
Word. Okay. See, I was trying to stay to the color. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Because I was trying
you can use the wall.
Okay, I didn't know. I was trying to stick to the color.
Yeah, but you can use the wall.
Shit. Okay.
You can use the wall. You just can't use the other colors. You got it. Nice. Right hand, yeah, nice. Feet up, yup. That left foot up, yup. Okay. Nice. Nice. And then feet up. You got it, stick with it. Yeah. 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 Stick with it. Ah! Nice. That was good. That was good.
What the fuck? For a one, I was like, intro, nothing. I could feel it too, all here. I could fight through it, but I was like, damn,
that was good.
Sweating.
That was a good effort. That was a really good effort. You look like you want to break.
A little bit. A little water break.
Yeah.
God damn.
So while we're resting up, I wanted to take some time to kind of ask you a little bit about like your brand. You got D17, athletics, clothing, all kinds of stuff. So Yeah, tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
Yeah, so as of Tuesday, I officially hit 7 years in business. So that's like crazy to think about. D17 is all about athletics, design, and community. Being able to kind of use sports, art, culture to just bringing people together, whether it's grassroots organizations, sports organizations, nonprofits, events. Like we just did the Love Groove Fest in Baltimore. Shout out to John Tyler. We work with retailers like Charm City Run for their runs in the city, like Charles Street 12 miler. Being able just to bring the love of sport to anybody, whether it's running, climbing, hurdling, joust, you know, whatever it is, there's people doing it and they want to feel like there's a place that they can do it. And I'm hoping to just bring those inclusive areas and experiences and make some cool gear while I do it.
Yeah, it was so tight when you just like randomly pulled up at the Love Groove Fest. I was like, hey, yo, wait a second, is that Diggs?
I'll be trying to tell them. They be like, oh, you from Colombia. I'll be like, I'll be in the streets out here running with y'all. They be like, yeah, it took him 35 minutes to get here. I told you I was gonna come. And we just did an event together with Runners Run. They're a great organization as well, being able to like tie in everybody in the city between them, believe in the run, Harbor East runners, Run for Your Life, just being able to see people of color doing that, and we're all doing it together. And then activations like Love Groove to kind of tie it all back is just, that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I love doing.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel like it works really well because like in your youth, you were like into a lot of athletics too. I mean, we played on the same lacrosse team and stuff like that,
Yeah, I played freaking golf for 4 years. We didn't even know we had a golf program. I just showed up because I was like, I could do this. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play it. Like, you know, it's not a lot of black golfers, and being able to get in the sport, I think I excelled pretty well for someone that only played for a short period of time. Like I made like, you know, the all county preview, been to counties, went to regionals. You know, I was so close to going to states. But like, you know, just being able to have that dedication and showing like, this is what people can do, but you just gotta have those areas to do it. Even when we started doing the running stuff back in like 2018, 2019, I didn't even know run clubs were a thing.
Yeah.
Now they're like everywhere, you know, but then it's also like, how do you break it down for people that are just beginning? You know, it can be scary, like coming out here, like you could be like, I don't think I'm the best out here, you know, but you have to try it and learn and get better. And like with the running stuff, how do we create a space that's inclusive? It's for health and wellness. It's for people that want to have a place just to socialize. You know, it's so hard to socialize post-COVID. And it's like, okay, we're doing that. We're going to local restaurants and meeting people there. We're working with companies like Sneaker Impact down in Miami to recycle and donate old shoes. They grind them up and turn them into like fashion or like, you know, stuff at playgrounds, and they give it a second life because, you know, they say 60% of shoes that are coming in domestically end up in landfills. We have to find better ways to do that. So now that the Run Club is kind of putting that together and just the brand in general, we're able to find those locations and just make something better out of it. So it's that full circle versus just like, hey, we're here to just run and that's it. No, we compete. We're doing the Baltimore Run Fest. We sustainable. We work with grassroots organizations and people like to stay fit. So that's all it's for.
Yeah. No, absolutely. How you feeling now? Do you want to jump back on the wall? Yeah?
Hope I'm not dripping though. They're gonna make it happen.
Do you want to try something harder? You want to jump on like a V2?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We'll try one.
I think it's worth trying. Let's do it. Yeah.
So I feel like there's two origin stories, but they're both a part of the lore. You know? I feel like the origin is low-key like my birth. And
it's a good place to start.
I'll get into it. The origin is more or less from like high school. So that's where like learning about community activism, stuff like that kind of came together. So I started working at a nonprofit tech firm in Ellicott City. So being there, I learned more about philanthropy, you know, changing lives and stuff like that, you know, donor relations, all that. So that kind of brought me there. And then you know, me working at ASICs and all those stepping stones. But when I say like my birth, right? Sometimes I view the brand not as like a clothing brand, but it's also like very much a concept. It's kind of weird. I'm not trying to sound like a visionary, but like everything that kind of appeals into it is all stuff that I've like experienced in life. So it's kind of like, I remember sitting in my living room and remembering when like Pharrell dropped Frontin' for the first time and hearing like the falsetto that he was singing and like Neptune's production.
I was just frontin'.
Yeah, no copyright. But like, I remember those sounds and like the visuals and like him wearing the BBC and you know what that was like when Bait first came out, Nego. Like I remember those moments. I remember like being in elementary school and like, you know, that's where like streetwear kind of elevates. You know, it's like, I want to be the coolest kid on the first day. You know, like I remember like assorted
that's a
outfits.
good point, yeah.
Like I remember putting outfits together and being like, I'm ironing this shit out. It's gonna be the greatest graphic Sonic shirt ever. You know what I mean? In a way, that's kind of streetwear and exclusivity. And I remember going to basketball games and like the whole front row was like, everybody got freaking Bread 11s on.
Yeah, and the foam posits.
Yes,
and
the foams and like people fighting at lunch for them Galaxy foams. And like, I remember like the Baltimore kids and like the one PG kid, and he's like, oh, I'm wearing Hellies to school. And like,
and all of a sudden the Hellies blew up.
You know, like, I remember those things. So like, obviously the start came from there, but it really didn't come together until I was in college, like being around other brands and, you know, meeting people and other creatives. I was like, I think I can do this t-shirt thing. And then I remember it was the last day of undergrad. I was sitting in my dorm, my roommate, I was like, I'm about to start a clothing brand. And just kind of just kept going from there, which then grew into getting our mission statement and, you know, the activation and activism, and then here we are today, 7, 8 years later.
Wow,
It's awful. It's still a child to me. Like I feel like it hasn't really evolved into its biggest form. Like obviously there's the clothing now, there's the run club, there's the sponsorships, but all that didn't exist in the beginning, at least as of today. You know, we're a lifestyle and sportswear brand, mainly in the running space, but I'd love to get into basketball. I'd love to get into pickleball, climbing, I don't know.
I'm gonna turn into a climber.
Something.
I'm converting him into a climber.
I'm ready. I got my shit's getting. I'm getting jacked now. I gotta get my shit ready. But I hope that answers.
Yeah, no, it did. It definitely did. Like it seems like D17 is kind of more like an extension of yourself than it is a brand on its own. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the D is for Diggsy, and then 17 was your number, right, in sports, right? Is that how it kind of came together?
That's how it came. Well, I try to tell people because like, oh, like my name's Terrance Diggs and the D is from my last name. 17 was my number. So that kind of is like the input of me, and the number is like the input from like Oakland Mills and like the athletic part. So you got to go from there. So it's not just like, oh, it's just my last name and a number, but like Gucci, Hermes. I mean, it's all people's names. You know, just that letter and that number can. That's why I say it's such a concept, because we can do collaborations. We did collaborations with Oakland Mills, Towson, like I said, Morgan State, Bowie Baysocks, the Washington Spirit. It wasn't for me, it was to help everybody else, you know, and like bring those, like I said, events or environments or spaces. I don't even have some of the drops. That's the shitty part. People got more shit than I do. I'm like, I don't even have that. So, you know, it's just how it goes. But it's kind of, yes, I'm the one leading the charge, but it's really much experiences for everyone else. Yeah,
and you keep it very local, which I think is really cool. Like I remember seeing when you were like the key sponsor, or one of the key sponsors for the Columbia FC? Tell us a little bit about how that kind of came together.
Found out the guy, shout out to Carlos, went to Oakland Mills way back. I loved football, and I was like, I want to get into it. I want to start making kits, but I don't know how to make kits. And I found out there was a big need in the DMV for sponsorships. So we all know the Manchester United, the cities, Tottenham's, all that stuff. But it's all sponsorships at the end of the day. They all need money. They need ways to advocate for their communities. And then Columbia FC came into line. We're not giving out no tens of thousands of dollars, but if it's any way to help propel the program, we've been doing that. So we've gotten at the local level, trying to get bigger on the national level. Like we've been to Jacksonville, North Carolina. We've shipped product to like California. Now we're trying to get into the retail space, and we've been working with people overseas too. So like we're working with some people, retailers in Korea and South Korea, and they're running space and being able to help them and putting product together, and they're connecting us with other brands, and it's like.
South Korea's got a really big climbing scene too.
Look, man.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna convert this man. I'm gonna make him into a climber.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
So, are there any tips that you have for entrepreneurs who are just getting started?
Find your passions. That's what's helped me. Like I said, the business is easy for me because it's stuff that I like and it's stuff that I can like. So like even the running stuff, we weren't even doing that until 2018. But I never would have thought incorporating that into the brand would have worked. But I like fitness and I like health and wellness. So that kind of made its way in.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, well, that's all awesome, man. That's all really
Dude.
great. I'm excited. I've always been really impressed by everything that you're doing.
I just feel like there's just so much need for experimentation.
Yeah.
And there's so many different avenues of being like, why not?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right.
And I like naming shit crazy too. So
Right.
like we did the socks, and I think we did them as like, I think it was like cayenne red. which
Those
is
are the
cool.
white ones with the red stripes?
Yeah.
I almost wore those today.
I love those because like they have a weird.
I just
they're
didn't wear
not-
socks.
They're not like a white. They're like a off kind of like.
Yeah.
Like you kind of dirtied them
like
up.
Yeah.
And then like no one knows like
Like
literally
a cream almost.
Yeah, but then no one also knows the stripes are also 0.17 of an inch long from each other. So like even the numbers are like the same.
That's
Like if you measured it from the top to the first, it's 0.17. In between, it's 0.17. The bottom one's 0.17, and the logo is 0.17 off from here. So like it's all
Yeah.
in there. It's like little subtle shit, but like people
Yeah.
are like, I didn't even know that. I'm like,
now you know.
and I do be
Some
telling
subtle
people,
stuff.
but they don't be looking. I'm like, look, it's all lined up. Or like even our Bowie Baysocks hat that we did, the D and the 7 were like mixed together, so it looked like it was like a Detroit Tigers or Dodgers hat, but it still had the D. But then if you look closely, it's broken up to still look like a 1 and a 7 inside of it. So it's like, man, we could like replicate that for a bunch of different teams, not just one. And kind of like keep that concept. Or like on Instagram, I'll share like number 17 like athletes all the time, like Shohei Ohtani or anybody who's wearing the number. I'm like, yeah. I just want to like dominate that
Right.
existence. and
Right,
go from
right,
there.
right. Yeah.
When I get to the V17, I never will, but one day,
Yeah.
fuck it, right? See what happens.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, that's me in a nutshell, man.
All right, Terrance. Thank you again. Appreciate you as always, for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
For coming out climbing. I hope you enjoyed it. You seem like you did.
I did. I'm up here, I'm back on the V1. I don't know how y'all just like Spider-Man stick up here, but excuse my language, this shit was fucking phenomenal. I'm here for it. Thanks for having me. We're up here enjoying the views of movement, seeing the movement, doing the movement, and keeping it ice. I was like, no.
Well, yeah, so tell everybody where we can find you at.
Yeah, just D17 Terrance on all platforms, just D17 Terrance. If you want to follow the clothes, D17 Clothing. If you want to come run, D17 Running. Come hang out, getting ready for the Baltimore Run Fest. You might go hang with Dylan's Oyster Bar. We just met him here. And fuck it, come hang out.
Come hang out.
And come climb.
And come climb. Get your booty to the gym. Yes, sir. Well, again, as always, appreciate you. Peace.
It's Uncle Iso. That's like the hardest name ever.